The king, he is hunting the deer. I am coursing myself. Well, set thee down, sorrow, for so they say the fool said, and so say I, and I the fool. Well, proof, wit. By heaven, this love is mad as Ajax. It kills sheep, it kills me, I the sheep. Well, proved again on my side. I will not love. If I do, hate me. Faith, I will not. But her eye. Yes, but for her eye, but for her 2 eyes, I would not love her. I do nothing in this world but lie and lie in my throat. By heaven, I do love, and it hath taught me to rhyme and be melancholy. And here is part of my rhyme, and here my melancholy. Well, she hath one of my sonnets already. The clown bore it, the fool sent it, and the lady hath it. Sweet clown, sweeter fool, sweetest lady. By the world, I would not care a pin if the other 2 were in. But here comes one with a paper. God give him the grace to grow. Ay me! Shot by heaven! Proceed, sweet Cupid, thou hast thumped him with thy burr bolt under the left pat. My favorite proceeds.
So sweet, a kiss the golden sun gives not, as to those fresh morning drops upon the rose, as thine eye beams when their fresh rays have smote that night dew that down my cheek down flows. Nor shines the silver moon when half so bright through the transparent bosom of the deep, as doth thy face through tears of mine give light. Thou shinest in every tear that I do weep, no drop as coach doth carry thee. So ridest, triumphing in my woe, but do behold the tears that swell in me. They thy glory through my own grief will show, but do not love thyself. For my tears for glasses still make me weep. O Queen of Queens, how dost thou excel? No thought can think, nor tongue of mortal tell. Oh, how will she know my griefs? I'll drop the paper. Who comes here? Long these papers. Listen here.
Now in thy likeness one more fool appear.
Ay me! I'm forsworn!
Why, he comes in like a perjurer wearing papers.
In love, I hope sweet fellowship and shame.
One drunkard loves another of the name.
Why, the first that have been perjured so?
I could put thee in comfort not by 2 that I know. Now makest the triumph-free the corner cap of society, the shape of love's Tyburn that hangs up simplicity.
I fear these stubborn lines lack power to move. O sweet Catherine, empress of my love, these numbers will I tear and write in prose.
Rhymes are guards and wanton Cupid's hose. Disfigure not his shop.
This same shall go. Do not the heavenly rhetoric of thine eye, against whom the world cannot hold argument, persuade my heart to this false perjury? Vows broke for thee deserve not punishment. A woman I forswore, but I will prove, thou being a goddess, I forswore not thee. My vow is earthly, thy heavenly love. Thy grace being gained cures all disgrace in me. Then thou, vows are but breath, and breath a vapor is. Then thou, fair sun, which on my earth dost shine, exhalest this vapor vow. In thee it is. Broken, then. It is no fault of mine. If I be broke, what fool is not so wise to lose an oath, to win a paradise?
This is the liver vein that makes flesh a deity. God amend us. God amend, we are much out of the way.
By whom shall I send this? Oh, that I had my wish!
And mine too, good Lord!
Amen, so that I had mine.
Once more I'll read this ode I've writ.
Once more I'll mark how love can bury wit.
This will I send, and something else more plain, to express my true love's passing pain. Oh, were not the king and good long grown, were lovers too, ill to example ill, would from my forehead wipe a perjured note, for none do offend, where all alike do dote.
Longerville! Your love is far from charity, but in love's grief-desirous society, you may look pale, but I should blush, I know, to be o'erheard and taken napping so. What will Barone say, when he shall find faith infringed, which zeal hath so strongly sworn? How will he triumph and spend his wit? How will he scorn and leap and laugh at it? For all the wealth of the world that I can see, I wouldn't have not know so much by me.
Now step I-4. To whip hypocrisy. Good my liege, I pray thee pardon. Good heart, what grace hast thou to reprove these worms for loving that art most in love? Oh, what a scene of foolery have I seen, of sighs, of groans, of sorrows, and of tears. Ay me. With what strict patience have I sat to see a king transform it to a gnat, to see great Hercules whipping a gig, and profound Solomon to tune a jig, and Nestor play at pushpin with the boys, and critic Timon laugh at idle toys. Where lies thy grief, and Longueville? Where lies thy pain, and where my lieges? All about the breast, a coddle, ho!
Too bitter is thy jest. Are we betrayed by thy overview?
Not you by me, but I betrayed by you. I, that am honest. I, that hold it sin to break the vow. When shall you see me write a thing in rhyme, or groan for Joan, or spend a minute's time in pruning me? When shall you hear me praise a hand, a foot, a face, an eye, a gait, a state, a brow, a breast, a waist, a leg, limb? So, I pray for love, good lover, let me go.
What present hast thou?
Some sort of treason, sir.
What makes treason here?
They makes nothing, sir.
If treason mars nothing, then you and treason go away together.
I beseech your grace, let this letter be read. Our person misdoubts it, just treason, he said.
Barun! Read it over. How hast thou it?
Costume.
How hast thou it then?
Of, Don Audremadio?
How now? Why dost thou tear it?
It moves into passion, and therefore, let's hear it. It is Barone's writing, and here is his name.
Why, you horse and loggerhead, you are born to do me shame! Guilty, my liege! What? That you two fools like me the fool to make up the mess. That you, my liege, and you, and I are big persons in love and deserve to die! Oh, dismiss this audience and I will tell thee more.
Answers away!
Walk aside. outside true folk and let the traitors stay.
Sweet lords. Sweet lovers. Oh, let us embrace. As true we are, as flesh and blood can be, the sea doth ebb and flow, heaven show his face. Young love doth not obey an old decree. We cannot cross the cause for which we were born, therefore by all hands must we be forsworn.
What dost these lines rent? Some love of thine.
Did they, quoth he, who looks upon the heavenly Rosaline, shall not his passion struck in blind, kisses the base ground with obedient breast. What peremptory eagle-sighted eye dares look upon the heaven of her brow that is not blinded by her majesty?
What zeal hath inspired thee? Your mistress is but an attending star, scarce seen the light gainst mine, the bright moon.
My eyes are then no eyes, nor I Barone. Oh, but for my love, day would turn to night. Of all complexions, the cold sovereignty to meet as had a fair in her fair cheek, where nothing wants that want itself doth seek. Lend me the flourish of all gentle tongues, spy-painted rhetoric, she needs it not. To things of sale a seller's praise belongs. She passes praise, and praise too short doth blot. A withered hermit, 50 winters worn, might knock off 50 by looking in her eye. Beauty doth varnish age, and as a newborn gives the crutch, the cradle's infancy. Oh, 'tis the sun that maketh all things shine. Your lovers dare never come in rain, for fear their colors should be washed away.
I'll tell you plain, I'll find a fairer face not washed today.
I'll prove her fair or talk till doomsday here.
Loving lawful and faith not torn.
Some authority, have mercy. Some tricks, some quillets, how cheat the devil. Some sound for perjury.
'Tis more than need. Have at you then, affections men at arms, for we have made a vow to study, lords, and in that vow we have forsworn our books. For when would you, my liege, or you, in leaden contemplation, have found out such fiery numbers as the prompting eyes of beauty's tutors have enriched you with? Other slow arts entirely keep the brain, and therefore, finding barren practisers, scarce show a harvest of their heavy toil. But love, first learned in a lady's eyes, lives not alone immured in the brain, but with the motion of all the elements, courses swift as thought in every power, and gives to every power a double power above their functions and their offices. It grants a precious saying to the eye. A lover's eye will gaze an eagle blind. A lover's ear will hear the lowest sound when the suspicious head of theft is stopped. Love's feeling is more soft and sensible than the tender horns of cockled snails. Love's tongue proves dainty Bacchus gross in taste, and as for valor, is not love a Hercules still gliding trees the Hesperides, as subtle as Sphinx, as sweet and musical as bright Apollo's lute strung with his hair, and when love speaks, the voice of all the gods makes heaven drowsy. Never durst poet touch a pen to write until his words were tempered with love's sighs. Then his lines would ravish savage ears and plant in tyrants mild humility. From woman's eyes these doctrines I derive. They sparkle still the bright Promethean fire. They are the books, the arts, the academies that show, contain, and nourish all the world, or else none at all, and oft prove excellent. Then fools you were, these women to forswear, or, keeping what is sworn, you will prove fools. For wisdom's sake, a word that all men love, or for love's sake, a word that loves all men, or for men's sake, the authors of these women, or for women's sake, like any men are men. Let us at once lose our oaths to keep ourselves, or else lose ourselves to keep our oaths. It is religion to be thus forsworn, for charity itself fulfills the law, and who can sever love from charity?
Quick! St. Cupid's men! To the field!
Advance your standards, and upon them, lords, pell-mell down with them. But be you first advised in conflict that you get the son of them.
Now then, to plain dealing. Ladies closest by, shall we resolve to woo these girls of France?
And win them too! Let's devise some Greek entertainment for them in their tents.
First, from the park, let us conduct them thither. Then, homeward, every man to catch the hand of his fair mistress. In the afternoon, we shall solace them with some strange pastimes the shortest of time can shape. For revels, dances, masks, and merry hours, or run fair love, strewing her way with flowers.